Hey there, fellow dudes. Parker and Becky are back with another episode of Secret Invasion. This time we're watching episode 3. So what are you excited about for this episode?
Well, last episode they left us on kind of a little cliffhanger of Nick Fury's wife. So I'm curious to see if that's something we'll learn more about in this episode or not. This episode's called Betrayed, so I expect some betrayal.
There you go. Yeah, I'm definitely interested to see whether he knows or not if his wife, or what we presume to be his wife, is a Skrull. Definitely left some eyebrows raised. Oh, hey, Barn. Barn's watching episode 3 with us as well, it looks like. But you know what? We could talk all day long about what we expect, but the only way we're going to find out is if we watch.
Let's go.
Marvel Studios. Do you ever just in those intros try and watch or read what the little script lines are back there?
Oh, no, not read, but I try and see, especially whenever they do specialized ones for the show. I like to see what's in there.
Do you think it will work? Bring in chaos?
Oh boy, they're bringing him in. I think this is a 6-part series, so this will be the midpoint, so something really dramatic has to happen at the middle of this episode.
Oh, only 6 episodes, okay.
Faith in our future.
I don't get why he's always wearing a hat.
Because that's part of his look. He's always going to be a human, and they said, you know what? Keep the hat on too.
Yeah.
It is kind of weird that I don't think he's changed clothes, has he?
Well, I could get that if they don't have other clothes, but take the dang hat off. You must be sweating.
Russia, it's probably cold there.
Not inside.
You think they got air conditioning and heaters?
Definitely.
Actually, probably they do.
Probably in the area where the leader lives, or not lives, works.
Greenwich.
Gravik?
Gravik. That's it.
Greenwich Village in New York.
All right, this is a little fun little mechanism right here.
Time travel?
It's happened once. Why not twice? Maybe even thrice.
Now, at the council meeting, I told you I had a plan for taking Earth as our own. I sent 3 operatives to infiltrate the Royal Navy and execute a strike on a key United Nations target. The heroes of Earth will react. The only way we can counter that and claim this planet as our home is to become super ourselves. And we no longer just change faces. We change powers.
Interesting.
Super Skrulls.
So they can take the powers of...
Like the Avengers. Not just how they look, but what they can do.
That's
It's intriguing.
inventive.
How many Avengers do you think will show up? Probably 0. You know, I don't love that he just kind of laid out his master plan.
It felt very, I wasn't ready for that.
Yeah, it felt very James Bondy, but
Yeah.
not with
He didn't give his backstory. When I was a young boy.
I don't know. I feel like that sequence there has epitomized my disappointment in this show so far.
I like the idea. That's a cool concept, but why did he just
Show, don't tell. Show, don't tell. Show, don't tell. I will say my favorite thing about this show so far has been the AI art.
Maybe I should have written it too.
Yeah.
Too soon?
Too soon. Writer strike. New York City.
Maybe they are going to Greenwich.
1998. New York City.
Looking for someone?
Yes, I am.
What does she look like?
That depends on what day of the week it is.
That's not Surrey. No, she wouldn't be alive.
It's probably his wife.
Well,
That's what I figured.
She won't mind.
Lara? This new face of yours is...
Beautiful?
Who is she?
Well, that depends on where this goes.
No.
So if that's his wife, then he knows she's a Skrull.
Yeah, if it is.
Anyone out there seriously
Oh,
trust
yeah.
our leaders? I
This is done with
told
that.
you, Gun. Make sure you got enough food and water, because that, my friends, looks a hell of a lot like World War III.
The news talk show host is a Skrull. Classic, because they all are trying to destroy the world.
To bring you home to me. It has been years.
If you want me to apologize for being gone, Scylla, just say so.
I never harbored any illusions about the necessity of you going away, but staying away. That leaves a mark.
What a jerk, he just left his wife.
Yeah, we didn't know he had anybody. And he was up there in
Any
space
plans for the downtime?
on a fake beach on that ship.
I wonder how that conversation went down. Hey honey, I'm just gonna go to space for maybe a couple years, bye.
I have a feeling he didn't say anything.
You been in touch with Graphic while I was gone?
And why are you asking me that?
'Cause I just need to be sure who you become while I was gone.
I became a widow in your absence. And just when I thought I had gotten past the heartbreak, you came back and the blip, you just up and vanished again. Only this time it was voluntary. If you're interested in who I became in your second absence, I became me.
Not looking good for Nick.
Don't ignore it because of me.
I think they need to go to a little counseling, don't you?
I don't have that information at hand right now. You two, take care.
Something important?
Nope.
Weird.
Is he gonna look at her phone?
It's a test! Really, this is how this is gonna go. They're so lazy.
Maybe not.
Rogan.
I really like the sets at the nuclear power plant.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
someone told the cops where we were headed.
I'd imagine when they asked him where they could find you, he was forced to make an educated guess. I'd lie. I'm a good liar. It was Brogan. He was weaker than you thought.
All right. See you tomorrow, early. You coming with me?
Yeah, she only has that outfit.
Conspiracy going on here. He's definitely changed though.
No, she was wearing a green jacket inside, but this is her going out clothes. Like video game characters, they have 5 outfits.
Yeah. Or like cartoons.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Code.
I wonder who she's sending that to. Her dad, maybe?
Let's see, know in a minute.
No. Look at that.
Gathering up all these big men for one painting. Statesman of World War I. That's what it's called.
He's
I mean, it just
talking
sums
really
up the
loud
whole
for
thing
being in a
pretty
museum.
I know if I was those people right on the other side of the room, I'd be like,
What do you think you are?
statesmen.
yeah.
And soldiers. You see, because one lot spends the war posing for pictures, while the other does all the killing. You look at the fat, smug smile on his face. I choose blood all day long.
Why is he like a bro?
I mean, he's supposed to be kind of like young and reckless. But it's just like, he's so,
There's no like I feel like his character's not clear.
yeah,
Like
he
his
just has so much like
demeanor.
rage in him, but like why? Like where is this all coming from? It's so one-dimensional.
I don't even care about that. I just mean like how he acts and like.
That's
Like,
how I apply salt onto
what?
my food too.
No, it's sugar, not
He's
salt.
acting so frantic.
Which is inconsistent with how we've seen him so far. That's why it's confusing. I feel like each episode he's a different character.
Yeah, maybe he is. Different scroll.
No.
Honor me. Guys in the car. Want to come say hello?
You want to be very, very careful now.
You should be grateful that I haven't sent that back to you in a body bag yet.
Classic.
Oh, that's why those people didn't care.
Yeah.
Imagine just walking in at that moment.
Hey, reservation, please.
Like, holy cow.
All right, I'm out of here. SpongeBob, I'm out of here.
You think I'm gonna let you continue this war under the cover of anonymity? I'm gonna tell every army on Earth who it is that's attacking them. You'll lose the element of surprise.
So then Kaya stays with me though, is it?
Now,
I like that.
until the end of time, my daughter's name stays out of your mouth.
That was sick.
Oh! No! Oh!
They didn't want to jump into action to help him out when he got stabbed in the hand.
Well, you don't want him to kill the leader.
Oh, sorry. No, I believe this is yours.
That seemed weird.
Yeah, it was. He was following him. Oh, it was his daughter. He gave that cell phone that she was putting a little code in.
Well, he handed him like a key or car key or something.
It was a flip phone. Ah, look at the two of them back together.
You really gonna eat that plate of dog food?
I was, mate.
Look, I got a lead on a rebel scroll that's high up in the U.S. government.
You think that implies that I should just sort of leap up and take this opportunity to just help you like that? I'm gonna need you to, use your words. Say the words.
Say what words?
Help me, Talos. Because I'm useless without you.
Help me, Talos. Because I am useless without you.
Say it like those French girls now. I don't know, it just felt kind of seductive the way he said that, didn't it?
Yeah, but that's not a phrase.
Go hand it off intel.
She's in her office with a bottle of wine.
She's such a
First,
vibe.
I want an apology because you rather rudely attached a nasty bug to my beloved hoot.
Tell me that's not the name of that owl clock.
He has a new name now, Nicholas Fury. He has a rather dashing little eye patch now.
I'm serious, Sonia. I have it on good authority. Neptune is planning to launch on the UN delegation. That would mean World War III.
I love that a props maker had to make a little eye patch for the owl.
One of Brown's rebels has infiltrated command. Can you make the call?
Unfortunately, I'm dealing with my own infiltration at the moment. Somebody...
Portsmouth.
What high tech?
That's where Naval Command HQ is.
We're gonna have that in like 5 years.
MCU tech's always been above.
Yeah.
Oh, that's rich.
The truth's a mother dog, right?
Looks like they're buddies again.
That the whole time we've known each other, you've been cleaning up my mess.
Got a different take on it?
When I came here in 1995, you were just a benchwarming nobody in a dumpy field office in S.H.I.E.L.D.
I was ascending the ranks.
You didn't start ascending the ranks until me and 19 of my people signed on as your invisible spy network. Every time you were promoted inside S.H.I.E.L.D., we did that. Every terror attack you prevented, we did that.
It's kind of fair. Fair point.
No, it is, but it's kind of interesting to think about. He's had them behind him the whole time. It's not like Nick Fury, what we think him as, teamed up with SKROLLS. He wasn't Nick Fury when he teamed up with them.
It was my pleasure, mate. Least you can do is not rewrite history when the guy who helped write it with you the first time is sitting right next to you.
Yeah, Bob. You remember Bob, the guy that's gonna launch a nuclear attack?
I'm sorry, I didn't realize that.
No, that's because you were too busy riding the we did that wave. Are you ready to go in here and take care of Bob?
So I just left you.
Oh, I see. Sneaky.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh, but they were SKROLLS too?
no, I don't know if those guys
Oh, I thought I heard them change form.
were. They might have. Yeah, they are. They all are.
Everybody's a SKROLL. Parker. That's not a SKROLL, that's a teenage boy.
Yeah, I think we're pretty safe on that one.
I was busy.
What a boring house.
Nothing on the walls.
How many floors?
Nobody calls me Nick, Bob.
Zachary, where'd my son go?
This is not a negotiation, Bob.
I love that his name is literally Bob.
Thanks for saving my life, Fury. No problem, Talos. Anytime. What you working on over there, Bob?
A little submarine, a little nuclear submarine just floating around. Neptune. Oh, that's the name of the submarine.
Oh yeah, I remember.
This has to be a mistake. The message has been authenticated, Captain. You are obliged to strike.
I can tell you which one's the scroll and which one's not the scroll.
Take a sip of this. Is it going to help calm your nerves?
Water?
Are you gonna kill my dad?
I just need your dad to do the right thing. Come on.
He's not the one who's gonna have your
Also, I'm
wife
sorry, he has a
scraping your
landline.
goopy brains out of a carpet.
Who did the set design?
Bob looks like a landline type of guy.
He kind of does, yeah.
Why don't you shapeshift back into this piece of trash and call in an abort on that missile strike?
Great idea. Why didn't I think of that? Maybe because he's the only one who knows the code word.
These are CENTCOM's orders. Either you obey, or you'll be removed.
This poor man.
Rabbit offered you a partnership, we would have stood by you proudly.
So stand with me now.
You're too late.
Enough of this bull! I'm giving you 3 seconds to give me that
I
code.
love when he yells. Just anytime Sam Jackson yells, it's just like...
I said, give me that gun! You got minutes to figure out that code. If we can't make your friend here tell us.
CGI airplane, baby.
That was not very
CGI
good.
submarine.
That's passable.
It's better because it's dark.
Yeah. And how many of us are familiar with submarines?
Traitors like you are the reason people have been walking in exile for 30 years. You sicken me.
Shut up! What's it gonna be, man?
You can't even keep your daughter's loyalty. Minus traitors.
Oh,
Start talking about a daughter.
Yeah,
He's
don't
in
do
trouble.
that.
Dead. Now they don't have the code.
Yeah, what are they gonna do now? Maybe the code's what she texted to him. I don't know why she would know the code, but...
What is it?
Commodore Robert Fairbanks.
I need his launch termination password now.
She's gonna find it, I guess.
Initiate go position.
I didn't think the betrayal would be her against them, though. Interesting.
I forgot that they had this little layer with everybody. So they take everyone back here and just hold them captive.
Yeah.
It's lame. Not lame, it's mean.
Oh, I hope she gets it before they come and get her.
You got it? Okay, now run.
When did she join his allegiance again?
I think maybe she always has, and she was just playing.
Initiating go.
Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe she's playing him.
This is Fairbanks. Abort. Code word? Zachary.
Abort launch. Abort launch.
That one scroll better be fired for trying to pull that key.
Ravix, gotta be hard for you to be fighting with him when deep down in your bones you believe in what he's doing.
I'm not with Gravik, because I'm with you.
Simple enough. She's trying to make a run for it. It's not gonna work. And look who it is, of course. Who else could it have been?
Where are you off to, Gaia?
Why didn't she just swerve?
I heard about the failed strike.
I didn't fail. That plane would have been valuable. Finding the traitor was essential.
Well, turn around.
No, you will look at me. And you'll ask yourself, are you a leader of SKROLLS? Or a worst enemy?
I guess she's dead.
You guess? He shot her right in the heart. I mean, I don't know Skrull's anatomy, but it seems to be the same. He's so willy-nilly with his bodies. Every time he kills somebody, he's just like, whatever.
Yeah. Also, if she actually died there, that feels very anticlimactic and, like, not earned. I guess I'm just not emotionally invested in these characters.
What is this lady doing?
I'll give you some time alone.
I don't think I will ever be in a room that fancy.
Alright, let's see what's in here. Fair enough.
That was kind of lame. You had to keep that in a safe of that security.
Must be some sort of significance to it.
I thought there was gonna be like important information in there or something.
St. James Church, 1 hour.
I need to speak to Graphic.
Yeah, well, you're talking to me.
That sounded like Don Cheadle, didn't it?
Oh yeah, it kind of did. Yeah, I can't tell if she thought there was gonna be something else in there or if she expected the gun. It seemed weird.
Yeah, I don't. Maybe it's supposed to mean like you got to kill Nick Fury, like you have to kill your husband now. I don't know. So maybe that's what's supposed to signify the betrayal in this episode is his wife's going to betray him. It did sound like Don Cheadle's War Machine on the phone there, but why would
he fired Nick Fury? He's not gonna kill him.
Yeah.
And why would War Machine be in contact with Gravik?
Yeah, it just none of it really adds up, and none of it makes me feel anything. Like I feel like that's like supposed to be like
confusion.
Yeah, I'm a little confused. Like I feel like in the midpoint of your series, which I'm assuming it's 6 episodes. I'm pretty sure I saw that somewhere. But either way, you expect at the end of every episode to be like, oh, last week's episode, it raised my eyebrow a little bit. But even the first episode, I was really disappointed. And I think this is even worse than the first episode.
I didn't like this episode.
This was not a great episode.
Every episode, it's like there's ideas there, but I just don't know why they're executing it the way they are.
And I mean, we kind of harked on this while we were watching, but the consistency of the characters are just not there.
Yeah.
Not even just graphics, but
even Nick Fury seems kind of all over the place sometimes, which, like, if he was the one character who's, like, trying to figure out where he's supposed to, like, be, like, is he supposed to continue this fight or is he going to be retired, then I'd be okay with it. But it's like everybody is just inconsistent. It's not like a purposeful, at least it doesn't feel purposeful. And I feel like we should be like, I mean, it's supposed to be like
it's supposed to be like a spy thriller.
Yeah, and I feel like we're supposed to be questioning things but not confused. Those are different.
Yeah. I'm 1, confused. I'm 2, remember Emilia Clarke dies in this episode, and like
why?
I mean, it just like
I get why.
Yeah.
But also
But why? But why?
This whole time I've been confused by her relationship with Gravik.
I've been confused by her relationship with everybody in this.
So it's like there's not even weight to her death because I'm like, I don't even know if they actually care for each other.
I don't know if they care for each other. I don't know if she cares for her dad. Why does she care for her dad when she didn't care for her dad earlier on in the episode? And honestly, she dies in the 3rd episode. I don't even, like, to me, that's just saying she's going to come back somehow, some way, you know? Like, I don't feel like her death is finite if she even actually died. She could have shape-shifted there. She could be bleeding out, but shape-shifted back to her normal form to fool him.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
But, like, there was no emotional weight there.
The one thing I'm sure of is that if you mention something bad about her to Talos, he's gonna hurt you, possibly kill you.
Yeah, that might have been the best sequence of. That might have been the best scene of the movie when they actually got to like the little restaurant area.
Oh, in the museum.
Yeah, the museum was kind of weird because Gravix was just.
Yeah, no.
Way over the top. Just the acting.
It was so.
The performances were all over the place. The direction was not.
It's just not in line. This
focused.
Whole time he's been such like a quiet, calculated like villain.
Yeah, I'm wondering what the thought process was to shift that. Is it maybe because he feels betrayed by Talos as well, and so that emotional anger is boiling up in him? But like, why would he be angry at Talos? He should be angry with Nick Fury.
I feel like the way his character would be angry, it would be like a threat. Growing up would be like, oh, if my parents are yelling really loud, I'm in trouble. And then some people are like, if my parents are quiet, then I'm in trouble. Like, he would be the quiet anger.
Yeah.
But he just then was like putting on a show.
Yeah, it's just so much inconsistencies in this show, and it's just not going in the direction that I was hoping for. And like, I know I shouldn't judge a show based on expectations for it, and I shouldn't judge a project on that. But there is source material to this, and there's a level of expectation when there's beloved source material.
And I don't mind if it goes in a different direction than like what I anticipated or wanted.
But it's gotta be good.
But it's gotta be done well.
It's gotta be good. And at best, the best episode so far has been interesting at best, and confusing and lackluster at worst. I don't know what's going on with Marvel right now. And you know, there's a whole another half of this series to go. Maybe they can, you know, pull it back, but at this point, at the midpoint, I'm not excited to see where this goes. I think it's just a total missed opportunity. There's some redeeming qualities. There's some really great ideas deep down in there.
At its core, it's got a good idea. There are some few and far between, but there are some good moments and there's some good dialogue. I mean, we like the character Olivia Colman. I don't know her character's name, but I like her. She feels consistent.
Yeah.
Her character is always like, I know what I can expect from her.
And you want more of her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then everybody else, I'm just like, I don't know what's going on with you. I don't know.
I feel like the stakes aren't really rising that much. Like, we're being told that they're going to take over the planet, and they're like expositionally giving us more information each episode, and not a very unique and compelling way, but might I add. But like, it's just, the stakes don't feel like they're rising. There's no emotional skin in the game for me.
I wonder if part of that is that there's so many different entities. We have War Machine and like the US government. We have Olivia Colman's character that's like, seems like her own operation. We've got Nick Fury and Talos, and then we've got Gravik and all his people. There's just like a lot of elements, and I don't get what anybody's trying to do.
I think that plays into the confusing aspect, but I don't think that having all of those elements is wrong. I just think they're all underbaked and undercooked.
Yeah.
Well, guys, Secret Invasion Episode 3, not my favorite, not her favorite. Maybe it's your favorite. Comment below and let us know why you liked it or why you didn't. We'd love to hear your opinions, why you are enjoying this show, because
maybe we're dumb. Maybe we're missing the point.
Maybe we are. Maybe we're idiots. I wouldn't put it past me. You'd be just like an idiot to not know he's an idiot. Anyways, fellow dudes, make sure to like and subscribe to Dude Reacts and The Fellow Dude for more watch-alongs like this. Until next time, fellow dudes, see you then.
Bye-bye.